And what are we eating in Hue?
We're Mark and Kelly. We travel the world full-time, sharing tips and tricks along the way. Join us for the journey and welcome to Grown Up Gap Years.
We got out of bed very early this morning because we're off an adventure to Hue.
Hue.
I think we said that.
And what are we
correctly.
eating in Hue?
Bunbo Hue.
Bumbo Hue.
But before we do any eating, we've got to get ourselves onto this train. It's the Heritage train. It's leaving quite soon and we've all been directed to go board. So off we go. Settled into our journey, let me tell you a little bit about this train journey that we're on as we travel from Da Nang to Hue today.
A Lonely Planet rate this train trip one of the most scenic train trips. It's only about 100 kilometres long, but wow, you really get bang for your buck.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. This train itself is really nice. They've just introduced it, I believe, this year. I think it was called the H2 journey.
HD2. Now it leaves at 7:50 in the morning from Da Nang, and the other, I think there's 2 trips a day, and the other one leaves around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We opted for the early session so that we could spend more time in Hue. We're going to stay the night and get to have a really look around the ancient city. The dining entertainment carriage in the centre is really fun. It's really cute.
I wanted to dance, but Kelly wouldn't.
He says this stuff, but he won't dance. Dad dancing. Well, it's a bit warm and it's time for me to put my hat on. We're just going to walk to our accommodation, dump our backpack and go explore. We ran the gauntlet of the taxi drivers and grab drivers out of the train station. This happens every time you arrive somewhere in Vietnam. It's up to you whether or not you want to negotiate that. We tend to cross the road and find somewhere a bit
We just walk
quieter
around the corner somewhere.
and just bring our own grab rider. So we're waiting for him to come now.
Yeah, he should be just about here.
Hey, he's going to take us to our accommodation.
Hue has a renowned food culture, and we decided to start our eating journey with some well-known street snacks.
Following instructions, I'm going to put the fish sauce on there. I loosen it up. And then, so when these first came out, they reminded me of the little rice cakes that we had in Hue Not. If you haven't seen that video, go back and have a look and you'll see us eating them for breakfast. They were one of our favourite things to eat in Hue Not. But these are different. They've got this pork crackling on there, which is where the crunchiness came from. There's just so many of them. I don't know how we're going to eat them all.
So
but we'll have a darn good try.
Pork in a wrap, so what I'm going to do is eat it like a spring roll. So once you bite into it, you can see there's a healthy little piece of pork in there and lettuce wrapped in this nice rice paper, which is soft by the way too, so it's very light and easy to eat. I especially love this dipping sauce.
There's something cooked in banana leaves and a snack enjoyed by local people here in Hue. Oh, they're knotted up like a little birthday present. Let me undo them. Slow process. Do you think somebody actually has a job chopping these little strips up? I guess they do. Anyway, let's see what our mystery is inside. Ooh. Oh, it's like, oh, really jelly-like. Oh, sauce.
Oh, you got a sauce.
Oh, God, I have to sauce it. Five minutes later, it's very chewy. It's very, that wrapping around the dumpling is very gelatinous, really chewy. It's a prawn inside, little wee prawn, still got the shell on it, but it's quite easy to chew through. I'm not sure I like this as much as I like the other two dishes, but you know, I'll have to eat some more just to see.
You can see they are very chewy.
We've just bought our ticket to the Imperial City. It was 200,000 dong each,
Yep.
which is right up there. But I guess there's a lot of city to see here.
So hot.
It's so hot. But I thought I'd share some fun facts with you. Do you know what the funnest fact of all is? You know when you see these sorts of sites and you think they're thousands of years old? This one actually was from 1789 when Emperor Nha Ken decided he was the emperor and he decided to build himself an imperial city. So he went and got thousands of people from around the land to build the city for him, and I believe it was finished in 1809. It's next to the river, there's a big moat around it, and every so often it requires a bit of fortifying. Can you imagine?
Oh, your knowledge.
Yeah, I know. But I'm actually just keeping talking because I just don't want to go out in the heat again. This Imperial Palace, and I suggest if you do it, perhaps it really would be worthwhile getting a guide.
Because it's us and we're always thinking about food, it was time for us to go and sample Bun Bo Hui in Hue.
Couldn't come to Hue without trying Bun Bo Hui. And whatever this lovely dish is that Mark's just got in front of him.
And more's just arrived. Wow.
we've got 3 dishes. This is bun bo hue. Oh, thank you.
And got flowers.
And then roll it and if you finish off,
Yeah.
please. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Bun bo hue, which is like an institution of the town. We've got noodles, spring onion. I'm assuming some sort of a meatball or something. We've got pieces of beef, and I'm going to add some of these vegetables. I know there's banana leaf blossom, there's herbs, lemon squeeze. We'll stir this up. This is nice, rich, flavorful broth. It's just, it's delicious. Let's give the noodles a try. A really nice noodle.
Grilled pork vermicelli. I'm just going to add everything in. See how we go. It's really nice. Those herbs and flavours mixed with it go really well.
So crunchy, really crunchy. Seems really similar to Bunzio. I'm going to call it yellow cake or happy cake. I'm happy to eat something called happy cake. You know, I could eat this all day. It's really delicious. So that's dinner done at Maison
Train.
It's in the back streets off the Walking Night Street. You
It's
come down a
pretty
bit
tricky
of
to find, isn't it?
Yeah, come down a bit of a dark alley, but look, that's the thing about Vietnam. It's all pretty safe, so we had no hesitation in coming here. It was a real little find. We had some really authentic Vietnamese hue, speciality food tonight. It was nice to eat bun bo hue. In fact, there's a swimming pool behind us where I would give $10,000 to be able to dive into right now. My gosh, it's so hot here.
Salt coffee actually originates in Hue, so we had to go and find the place where it all started.
This is a little different to the ones I've been getting. It seems to be stirred through already. The ones we normally get are a layer of cream on the top and the coffee on the bottom. Tastes just like salt coffee, like salt coffee I've had everywhere. It's nice that they've done the stirring up for me. So that is Hue in 24 hours. It's been a big 24 hours, and I think it's compounded by that absolute sapping heat. My goodness me, it's hot. But today it's not.
We're sitting beside this river. What's it, the Perfume River?
Yeah, it's because apparently it's somewhere in the river, like sweet smelling flowers fall into the river, and that's why it's called the Perfume River.
But you know what? We're getting a beautiful breeze off it, so it's very pleasant actually.
I smell no perfume though.
But yeah, there's no perfume smell.
Lovely river though, really lovely
lovely
river. If you come to where we are, and we're right next to it into a park that's full of statues, you will be offered many boat rides. If you're interested in doing a boat ride, and had we got going earlier, we probably would have done one. This is the place to come to get them.
They do 30 minutes, 1 hour. Yeah.
Oh, they do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, true.
They're quite persistent in chasing you down. They're just trying to make a living, so full power to them. Came here, it's something I think I would have liked to have done. Some things about Hue that we haven't really discussed. This is the actual former capital of Vietnam. The entire place is a UNESCO site. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You did? So we've been to so many UNESCO sites.
Lucky one of us does their homework.
Yeah, one of us does a homework. The other one just comes along for the ride. Anyway, the citadel was impressive. There are tombs that you can go and see as well, and apparently they're very impressive too. But was a little bit of a palaver to get there, and honestly it was so hot, and even this morning it's been hot, so this breeze is really welcome. We've got to eat some wonderful food, we've got to go to the original place where salt coffee was made, apparently, and yeah, it has just been a really lovely visit. We're actually going home today by a shuttle. We came by train, but we're going back to Da Nang on the shuttle.
train was late to Nha Ken.
Oh look, the train was fabulous,
It
but
was good.
I really wasn't prepared to invest another 4 and a bit hours into getting back when we can get a nice comfortable shuttle bus back for exactly the same price. But you must do at least one leg on that train. That was one of Lonely Planet was right. That is one of the most spectacular train journeys in the world. It was just beautiful. Yeah. So I don't know if history and seeing lots of ancient artifacts is your jam. I give way a couple of days. I give way some days. But for us, 24 hours was pretty well perfect. It's been a really inexpensive way to come and explore the city. The tickets up cost us $12.50 Australian. Accommodation was $28 for the night.
It was a beautiful little homestay.
Oh, it was
too.
beautiful. It was called Sweet House Number 1. Just gorgeous. We had breakfast included, and then the shuttle bus back is only going to cost us the same as the train trip, so about $12.50. So really inexpensive way to come and see a really magnificent city like this. Really different feel to Da Nang. Actually, all of these places have had a different feel,
haven't they?
Yeah, it's worthwhile investing your time into them. Okay, so farewell from Hue.
Goodbye from Wu.
I'm off to go and find myself. No, you can't say it. I'm off to find myself another salted coffee before we leave to say farewell. Yeah, but Hue, put it on your list.